Senator Ed Locke. We're going to have Tim Harmon, Will Pritchard, Margaret Lawrence Baining. Thank you, Mr. Locke. You have a handout for us?
My name is Ed Locke. I'm with the Pike Township Residents Association. I have a couple of copies of the letter from our organization. We did talk about this in an open discussion and voted unanimously to ask you to vote no on Proposition 250. Susan Blair, our chairperson, intended to be here, and she's ill, and she sends her apologies. She wanted to be here. She has been texting me some things, and she wanted me, among other things, to point out, first of all, share that with you. And also, just something that she heard, they take one down, and they're saying that company wouldn't put another one up, but there's not necessarily anything covering, could another company come along? And which also leads to something which wasn't discussed, where these companies in other cities reach an agreement with the city, and then a fourth company comes along and sues, and the city is stuck in a quagmire of legal battles. You received, now, I want you also to look at that letter individually written with the letterhead, and then look at these letters the industry provided you today. A bunch of them dated January 26. They just cobbled them together today. Profab Fabricators, Richmond, Indiana. Pierce Media, I looked them up, they're Cincinnati. LED Services, I can't find, but the guy that signed it when I did white pages, he's Columbia City, Indiana. Baum Outdoor Sign Services is Amarillo, Texas. These other letters, some of them are in their presentation, so they're kind of double teaming you there. They put them in the presentation, and they send them to you and say, here's a letter of support. The amendments offered are the very minimum. They lowball us on the proposal. They lowball us on the minimum, or on the amendments. And I got to say one other thing. I've had a good punchline going around town. I talk with a lot of people. I talk with a lot of groups, and I say, can you believe there's city councilors actually saying this would give our city a more professional look? And it gets a chuckle from every group I bring it to. And then tonight I hear lane miles and that we're under billboarded. Please vote no.
Thank you, Mr. Locke.